Welcome to the Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show. I'm your host, James Duerr, your Texas realtor, and with Berkshire Hathaway, HomeServices, Hill Country Properties, selling luxury homes and burning in the Hill Country, in addition to ranches all over Texas. The Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show is brought to you by Pilgrim Mortgage and your financial advisor, Carlos Camarillo with Platinum Wealth Solutions of Texas. See all of our sponsors at BoerneRadio.com. And we have with us today Shane Lindner with Lindner Cooling and Heating.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Pretty good. You know, I appreciate you having the logo there so I can remember the company name. You know I'm an Aggie, so that helps tremendously. I appreciate that. So Shane Lindner, you have an amazing business. The Chamber of Commerce speaks so highly of you. You're such a great member. So tell me, why are you a chamber member? Why are you so involved as an ambassador? You're in leadership, Boerne. Why is that?
There's multiple reasons. For one, it's the friendships that you develop, the growing that you do within the community, meeting new people in the community on a regular basis, going out and helping people that don't know what our community is about and what the chamber is about, and informing them to go to the chamber, reach out to other businesses that are reliable and suited for this community.
Right. That's always, the first thing I do is I go to the chamber membership directory, and that's the people I call when I need any services, because, those are people that have been vetted, I can trust. So, but you're a long-term Boerne resident.
Yes, sir.
This area, you've been in Kendall County for how long?
Well, I'm 49 years old, been here my entire life.
There you go. And you're also, in addition to the chamber, you're involved in the Kendall County Stock Show. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's called the YAC, the Kendall County Youth Equestrian and Agricultural Center. I participate in a lot of the volunteer actions that go on out there to help raise money for the venue, for help benefit the kids, for scholarships, and just in overall my way of giving back to when I was a kid, growing up in this community in the stock show.
And you've been very successful with your business. When did you start, Lindner Cooling and Heating?
Successfully going on 5 years now.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm sure the chamber's been part of that success, but your hard work, and you're a hands-on guy.
Yes, sir.
When I call Shane, you're likely to be one of the technicians that comes out and takes care of me.
I'm going to be the one there.
And I know that over the years, I've had growing up in Corpus Christi, having raised my family down there, is I had this one gentleman, and I would always use him. So when I have a rent house, or I had my primary house, or whatever, he always knew the history on it, and he always took care of me. That's exactly how you grow a business like Lindner Cooling and Heating, and you're hands-on. And what type of certifications do you have?
State licensed, EPA licensed, which every technician in this industry is required to have. Also licensed, insured, and bonded. $3 million general liability insurance policy, because if we're going to be having a torch in the attic and if somebody's house happens to burn down, which it has happened before, you're covered.
Yeah.
These houses around here are expensive.
Right. And that is critical. That's why, again, you go to the chamber. You look for those resources, a membership directory, because if you just pick somebody out of just some app or something, then you never know. And you have outstanding credentials from everybody I talk to. And your house is your most, probably your biggest purchase in life, and probably the AC unit is the most critical part of keeping that house functioning and clean and safe. And like you said, fires and all that, you need to make sure that things are operating correctly. How often do you want somebody to call you to come do a check?
Typically every 6 months, whether it be in the middle of winter or middle of summer, it needs to happen because there's a lot of things that can potentially fail unexpectedly. It is not always accurate sometimes to make an uneducated guess as to say this part's going to be going out. No, you just wait till the part fails, and I don't just start parts replacing. I don't do that.
Well, and then I've talked to some people who've used you, and then they say they're your client, not your customer. What are they telling me?
because customers come and go, clients stay with you for a lifetime.
Okay, so that's exactly what I've been hearing, so I appreciate that. And what about hours? When can I call you?
8 to 5, Sunday through Monday, all week long, and then after hours, we're always available.
Okay, and we'll have your logo and your phone number up on the videos on the website. What is your phone number for people to call?
830-431-7225.
And again, you can find all our sponsors. You can find Lindner Cooling and Heating on the BoerneRadio.com. So how far outside of Boerne do you reach?
Try to stay within about 45 miles of Boerne.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the community about your services?
We're just a full hands-on, reliable, committed to the community to do what's right for the community, and that's what I was taught and raised growing up in Comfort. My family's big name in Comfort, and we've been around for quite a long time.
Great, and we appreciate what you do for the kids, for your programs for the stock show and all that. And I noticed on your website, I was looking at it, you're always looking for quality people to join your firm. Tell me about that.
They've got to be, that goes, it's a small little hole to fit in because I want clean, polite, respectful people that are going to take care of the clients the way they want somebody to take care of their mother or their grandmother.
I noticed this coffee cup here is a Leadership Boerne alumni. Tell me a little bit about the leadership program.
Leadership Boerne is intimidating on the first day. It's about a 6-month program. You walk into a room with about 20 other people that you don't know at all, but you've seen throughout the community. A couple of my classmates, I was in their businesses and never knew them until I was in Leadership Boerne. It's a great networking platform. Not only just that, but the friendships that have evolved out of it. Probably 2/3 of my classmates, I do AC and our heating and cooling for. We all stay in contact with each other.
I heard a story about you and Rattlesnakes. What about that?
On the day you go to the Capitol, the guys from Sweetwater, Texas Rattlesnake Roundup, they're there with the snakes down on the floor, and they'll actually put it around your neck and you take a picture with them. And they're not little rattlesnakes; they're 5-6 footers, and they're big. And so that can be intimidating.
Well, you're a braver man than me, Shane Lindner, because I've been in the Capitol. I've been next to those rattlesnakes, but I've never put one around my neck. But I've heard of snakes getting up in attics.
Snakes do get in attics. Oh, yes. Not only in attics, but a few years ago we had one in a drain line that took us about 4 hours to figure out what was going on with the drain line.
Okay, that's amazing.
And finally, about 10:30 at night, we're pressurizing the line, and a 2-foot snake come out of the drain line.
Oh my gosh,
that was a little scary.
And those are some of the things you find out in your business, and we appreciate it. And Leadership Boerne is an amazing program. I know I've gone through leadership programs of chambers, and you learn all about the community. So there's a lot more than just learning about the chamber. You learn about the county, you learn about the city, you learn about all the different operations. But the biggest benefit is you get those friendships for life.
Exactly.
And do you all have class projects?
There were some class projects along the way. That was challenging for some people, some not. We didn't always. It was usually something creative to build something out of nothing in a time frame, and some of us were not that good as far as building stuff with popsicle sticks, all kinds of silly stuff. But it was a lot of fun.
And those are bonding experiences, and that's the purpose of it. But it's a serious venture because it's a serious commitment. It takes a lot of time. It takes 6 months, right?
Yes, sir.
And you got to be committed if you want to do it. But there will be benefits, and there will be lifelong benefits.
Exactly.
Anything else you'd like to say to our listeners?
I'm here for the community and willing to serve and do everything I can to keep everybody comfortable and be reliable for the community. It's
amazing that we have the Boerne community is giving community, and I appreciate your service through Leadership Boerne. I'm James Duerr. I'm your host with the Boerne Radio Home and Ranch Show. and this is Bernie Radio.